Hey, what's going on? It's Chokes, and we are on part 99 of Katawa Shoujo. I kind of forgot where we left off a little bit. It's been a couple of days. I still have house gets silver, so it keeps my sleeping schedule a bit in a fray. My sleeping schedule as well, because I actually got woken up to a child this morning. But it also keeps my recording schedule a little mixed up as well. So, they were out. I foregoed lunch today while they went out to go to the diner and eat, and hopefully I have some time right now to record before people come home. Because I'll be honest with you guys, this game's fucking weird, and I don't mind reading it, but if people that hear me, acting out those female impressions, although the voices are pristine and I have the voice of an angel, except when I have to do Emmy and Mattel's voice, it's not too great. But, needless to say, it's still something weird. No one wants to hear someone go, unless it's for entertainment purposes. In which they'll just give me like the stink eye, like, what the fuck, Anyway, let's continue. Oh, and first, I want to say thank you guys very much. On Sunday, which was the 3rd, and I was out all day at a christening and everything, and I set some scheduled uploads up. You guys managed to break 200,000 views in one day. I've never had that happen in the 3 years I've had the channel. It literally, it blew my mind. So I just want to thank you for that first. Really appreciate that. That's a lot of... It's a lot of views. I saw that. I looked at the analytics. I'm just like, 200,000! And my mind it exploded. And I want to thank you for that, because that cannot be done without you guys. So thank you for the constant dedication to the channel. That brings a tear to my heart more than anything else. So let's continue. The morning comes too soon on the heels of a sleepless night. Is this how Emmy's been spending her nights? Staring at the wall or ceiling, trying to stop thinking about whatever it is. She's got the whole over-emotional issue going on, whether it be the father issue, whether it be, my mother's having sex with random men issue, whether it's the nurse is a pedophile issue. It's a lot of different things. So I understand. And now we're just not sleeping either. Fucking finals, man. In my case, that clenched feeling in my gut is still there. I can't rely on you. Words spoken so casually. Almost like she was teasing me or chastising me for suggesting that Earth is flat. That's how it got to be. It's the way it's got to be. It sucks. God, seriously, you can't just accept that. I understand her, but it's hard to accept. Unless you're in those shoes, it's hard to accept. So it doesn't matter. You just gotta put on that smile and just try, man. You're in a relationship now. You gotta do it for both. If you didn't want to reach out or open up, you shouldn't have been in a relationship. That's my goddamn rules. If you want to be a hermit and a miserable person, well then be miserable by yourself. Don't spread the miserableness, unless you think you're going to get better. Then spread the miserableness, and maybe the miserableness will decay amongst everyone else. Those are words to live by. Those are wisdoms. The truths. Wisdoms is not even a fucking word. Wisdom's teeth is Cheez-Its. Potatoes. It's feeling so miserable that I've never very nearly decided to skip the run. That would be stupid, though. It's not something I should just do. Sure, there was the original reason, but something more now. I've started to enjoy the running itself. There are worse ways to get the blood flowing anyway. Oh! Psh, like in the pooper. Yeah, that's a horrible way. Never thought I'd say that after the first week or so, but I feel a lot better after a run. Like, no matter what else I do today, at least I've done that one thing. That's true. After you run, or after you work out, or after you exercise, or even after you just accomplish something, the rest of the day can be shit. But hey, it doesn't matter, because I did something today. It wakes me up too, and Emmy herself said that running always clears her mind. Maybe it'll help me clear mine. At least I hope so. Otherwise, this is a complete fucking waste. The morning's cool and clear, a bit humid. Summer's making itself known, it seems. Emmy's already stretching out when I arrive. The group seems to smile and wave. Hey, Hisao! The sight of her is so chipper, it's like a kick in the nuts. I get it, Hisao. You don't want her to be happy. If she has to be miserable towards you, you want her to be miserable. That's a fucked up attitude. Let her be happy. How can I be happy? How can she be so happy after yesterday? I give her a half wave, and I'm surprised to receive a hug. Hey, about last night. Here it comes. Oh boy. I wanted to say thanks. I actually managed to get some sleep for the first time in a while, and I think it's because of our talk. So, thanks. No, you're lying to me. Actually, wait, she didn't say really. Maybe she's speaking the truth. Remember, I told you guys, when she says really, it's a fucking lie. How could she sleep better after our chat? She basically told me that she wouldn't get any closer to me. She basically said, "Hey, Hisao, you're like the devil, and I'm a Christian and a church-going man, and I can't be with the devil. I can't get close to you, devil. You got sins and shit. And although you have the fruits and the labors and all the good stuff of life, and like the popcorn and the candy and heaven and all the good or the false heaven, I can't get close to you, 'cause you're the devil, and you're trying to lure me away from the truth. I can't. The fucking devil. And now let her sleep well? Excuse me, but what the hell? What in God's green earth? What the fuck is this woman doing? I don't even know anymore. Emmy either doesn't notice my bafflement or chooses not to notice. I'm not telling with her anymore. Oh, no problem. Glad that my dreams and hopes of us pursuing a relationship getting crushed and obliterated helped you sleep better. That is just something I would love to hear as a person in a relationship. That makes me feel so good. The venom that threatens to drip from my voice is controlled for now, but I think I'd better start running before I do anything stupid. Yeah, you can be like, hey, Emmy. Remember when you cried? Well, fuck you, Emmy, alright? Yeah, because I cried too. I cried real long and real hard, alright? I'm a man, I do that. We do those kind of things in America. So, you know, fuck with you. I'm gonna take my run now, alright? Whatever, I'm gonna take my run. Alright. You know, I cried. It's not just you crying. Emmy seems equally willing to get started, and before long we're darting around the track. Yeah, dating around the track would be something I wish was happening, but we're not, because she doesn't want to. I could tell she feels more relaxed. Her running has gone back to the more graceful movements I remember from when I first watched her. It's a stark contrast to the almost brutal way she's been hurling herself around the track these past few days. Our talk really does seem to have helped her. A pity it couldn't help me. A pity our talk not only crushed my spirit and destroyed my soul, but it possibly ruined our relationship. I get into the rhythm of the running, thinking back to when I couldn't afford thinking about anything else but keeping my breathing steady and legs moving. Guess those days are gone now. Well, you have a talent. Talents allow you to be better at things. You gain skill towards it. You can now walk and chew gum at the same time without choking. Trust me, that's a talent you need to learn. I remember that one day this kid, maybe a little special, he tried to walk and he was chewing gum. He almost died, okay? He fell down a flight of stairs and choked on the gum. Now after like years of trying, he could chew gum and walk successfully. And we pat him on the back sometimes. But we don't want to hit him too hard because he may stumble. But, you know, that's like multitasking, man. You learned how to do it. At least for the first couple laps. Okay, maybe you didn't learn how to do it that effectively. Annoyed at the lack of success I'm having with clearing my head, I increased the pace. There's the burning sensation in my legs. Ooh, the breaths come ragged in my chest, the pounding of my heart, which I still need to be careful about, but does seem to have gotten stronger. I can feel it pumping blood through my veins. The sound thrums in my ear, but instead of being panicked as I was today in the snow, instead, I'm filled with elation. I think Hisao's getting off without Emmy. I think he's just doing everything that Emmy used to do. You know, that's how Emmy cleared her head and how Emmy became one with the world, if you will. She became, you know, free by just doing this. I think Hisao's going to get that, but I think that's going to kill the relationship. Hisao's like, I don't need her. I don't need you. And he's just going to run away. Yes, it's working. My heart, that fatal flaw that landed me here, has improved. I'm able to keep going now, and maybe one day I'll be able to stop worrying as much. Right now, it doesn't matter. I have no idea what to do about Emmy, and that is important. All that matters is that my arms and legs continue to pump in concert with one another. Nothing else. As I hit the final stretch, I remind myself that running really does help, though not as much as I'd hoped. I do feel better, and as I walk a few laps to cool down, I begin to remember last night in a slightly less emotional manner. No, stay emotional, because if you're emotional, then you're going to do something rash, and rash decisions always lead to the world getting shaken up. And you know what? Sometimes we need our tree to get shaken a little bit. We need some guy just to come like, nice tree, and fucking chop it down. And then the world gets turmoiled, and you know, that's good, because sometimes shaking up, although usually bad, sometimes it's good. And our world has been shaken up so many fucking times, I say we just roll the dice right now and hope for the best, because I'm pretty sure we'll get a good shaking up dice thing. At least I hope. I hope it really won't shake the world and throw down the tree and everyone dies, because that'd be a horrible shaking of the tree. So I cool down. Emmy wants me to stay distant from her. I can't bring myself to do so. There's got to be a way around this, some kind of middle ground like Reese. No, there's no middle ground. There's no middle ground. She said no. You want yes. Where's the middle ground? Yes and no doesn't have a medium. A maybe? No, there is no maybe when it comes to relationship. You're either doing it or you're not doing it, Hisao. And it looks like you're not doing it. So just stay out of it, otherwise that's rape. That's, you know, rape is a crime, not a privilege, Hisao. Please don't. Because we don't even know what the middle ground is. Damn, it's almost feeling optimistic. Nice run, Hisao. You've really improved. Nice run. That's all I can hope for now, isn't it? Considering our relationship's dead. You know, I used to wake up and expect to come here and see her smiling, maybe hold hands and maybe visit the tool shed. But now I come here and it's just a nice run. It's dwindling. Congratulations, Hisao. You're pathetic. You managed to run on a track 4 times. You don't have a girlfriend, and you're gonna die. I gotta change my attitude, though. Well, you know, I'm pretty awesome. And yeah, I just keep saying things I don't mean. Any second now, I'll be as good as hiding my problems as Emmy is. I like to think so. Why does she do this to me? Say something like that with such a real affection in her voice that makes it like my heart just leap. It's like she's the biggest cock tease ever. It's like, here, I'm naked. No, I'm not. And like you turn around and she just flashes you again. No, really, I am. And then you're like, really? And you turn back around together and you're like, no, I'm just kidding. That's what she's doing right now. Except she's doing it with words and emotions and feelings, which can sometimes be even worse than the physical. You know, the physical attraction, the physical tease is bad. You know, you get the physical tease, you have your mind, you go into your primal instincts, and you're just like, ah, boobies. That would be the physical attraction. And yeah, that's bad, but that comes and goes. That could be here 1 second and gone the next. So there's nothing that would give lasting anguish, lasting torment. The thing that really diminishes a person's mind and makes them all fucked up is the mental game. It's that mental ninja mind fuck that she's doing right now. She tells me I can't get close to you, but I'm so proud of you. I think you're awesome. I wanna praise your achievements, yet you don't want to get close to me. She's sending me 2 different signals, and it's a mental confusion. And with that mental confusion, you gotta kind of spread it out and sort it. But I can't because what the fuck am I gonna do? It's all fucked. I'm all fucked. She doesn't mean it. She can't. Why would she be sending 2 different signals? I must be doing a worse job than I thought, because Emmy peers closely at me. Hey, you feeling okay? Maybe we should get to the nurse, huh? Yeah, I'd hate to keel over on you, because I'm awesome. Emmy looks a little shocked at my bitter tone. Don't say things like that. You've really done it once before, you know. Why does she sound so affectionate? She doesn't really care. I thought she made that clear. Why? I need to find out. I need to investigate further. But despite all of that, I find myself apologizing, even though I shouldn't have. Even though she's probably just putting on an act. Sorry. My bad. Come on, let's just see the nurse. I can't get myself to calm down the whole time. Every time it feels like I've gotten over what happened last night, Emmy does something or says something that shows affection. And I'm back into the beginning. The image of her ending that conversation haunts me. It was like the final twist of the knife that left me feeling bereft of any hope that Emmy and I could be what more than we really are. And what are we at this point? I mean, a little more than friends who happen to fuck? What are we, a fuck buddy? Yeah, it's pretty point blank, Hisao. I didn't think you said fuck. Oh well. And really, it's not like I don't enjoy this time I spent with her. Said so the other day myself. Very nearly didn't even bring anything up with her. I was just gonna hop on in there and let it ride, wasn't I? Man, you are conflicted as fuck. Holy shit. With this running through my head, I find myself in the front of the nurse's office, still brooding as he checks out Emmy. Emmy comes bounding out of the door, gives me a kiss, and darts off to the shower. I assume. Unless she's going in there. Fuck Kenji. God, who knows who else he's fucking banging. Meanwhile, the nurse beckons me into his office to give me the ritual once-over. Any problems today, Sal? Well, besides the mental mindfuck that your little girlfriend is doing on me, and besides not really being able to run and potentially dying and killing over any minute, and not knowing who my parents are, and them being dead, and my secret identity being Batman, and joining him as Robin in the science club, yeah, I'm just doing fucking fine. I'm doing great. Nah, I even pushed a little hard today than I have in the past, and I seem able to handle it. That's uncharacteristically risky, coming from Sal, You've been hanging out with Emmy too much. She's rubbed off on you, and not necessarily in a good way. Well, I rubbed off on her. Oh! Rin shot. Sorry. At the mention of Emmy's name, I can't help but frown unhappily in spite of my efforts at control. Well now, this is new, don't you think? Last I checked, your usual response to Emmy's name was a grin, not a frown. Sal boy, are you interested in the men, not the ladies? What exactly happened between you two? Because Emmy doesn't seem to be on it, whatever it is. She looks more relaxed than I've seen her in weeks, which is unusual for this time of year. What do you mean by that? By what? For this time of the year. I keep trying to figure out what's been bothering her, but she clams up as soon as I broach the subject. Last night she said, let me guess, she won't tell you because she says she can't trust you. And now you're crushed because you thought the two of you were so much more than she seems to think. Yugi boy. I mean, Hisao boy. Right? Alright, yeah. More or less. Definitely more or less. That's you kind of hit the nail on the head. I felt like she loved me and now she's what am I gonna do, Doc? How the heck did you know that? Are you sleeping with my girlfriend? Motherfucker, I should never trust a fucking doctor. Especially one with purple hair. Well, the purple hair is kind of rad. I'd do you. In the overcoat. What the hell am I talking about? No, I wouldn't. What the fuck? Fuck! I'm splitting verbal diarrhea right now. No, I would never do that. Oh, those ears are nice purple hair.